you ready?
I'm ready. You ready?
Good evening, everyone. This is Michael C. Boyce, broadcasting live from Hollywood, California. This is Last Night's Show with Miss Meliz. Tonight's guests are event designer and business coach Sabrina Cadini and the awesome creative entrepreneur Roberto Blake. Please join me and co-host producer Cindy Harrison in welcoming our dynamically dazzling host, Melissa Reyes.
Hi everybody, I'm Melissa Reyes. This is Last Night's Show, and I'm really excited to be here, and hopefully you heard Michael C. Boyce giving the introduction, because it was really awesome. Now I can introduce you to my wonderful guests. I have, of course, my amazing announcer, Michael C. Boyce, in the room, and I've got my co-host, Cindy Harrison. Thank you for being here. And now, with, you don't have to wait any longer, Sabrina Cadini is here. Thank you, everybody. And Roberto Blake. Thank you so much for being here tonight, Roberto. It's amazing that you guys are here. As Michael said, Sabrina comes from, she's here from San Diego, California. Go SoCal. And she's a wedding entrepreneur. Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, everyone. How are you doing?
Great. You know what? Sabrina and I met on Video Reply Day, actually.
Yes.
But then we found out we have a lot of connections. It's surprising that we haven't met before. We've been in the same areas and doing a lot of the same things, and we have a lot of the same friends, and we even live not far from each other. So
I know.
It's just a thrill to get to know you. Tell me a little bit about what you do and how you came to live stream.
Absolutely. So as Michael introduced me, I am an event planner. My specialties are weddings and nonprofit events, which I love, 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 love. And I'm also a business coach, because a few years ago I realized that a lot of young wedding planners needed some guidance for their business. It was not only the fact that they are creative, but they were not able to be profitable. So that's why I started coaching them. And I'm also coaching creative entrepreneurs who are very busy. They're either starting out in the industry, or maybe they're a little more established, but they need new strategies and solutions to elevate their brand and become more profitable. And so my coaching programs focus on two main topics. One is the use of technology, because I love technology. I love tech tools and apps to be more productive and to have a paperless business, which is so helpful in today's world. I know, yeah. And I try to save time as much as I can. So that's also what I share with my clients. And of course, yes. And, and of course, social media, particularly live streaming, and that's why I'm here, because live streaming has been, I would say, a big game changer for me, and that's how we connected also. And I can't stay away from live streaming. Periscope is my first love. I started live streaming in 2015, and since then, oh my gosh, I've been hooked forever, I would say.
I think that's the key. I think that I was more on Meerkat and then Blab, and I've been meeting a lot more people who are doing Periscope now that we're kind of all dovetailing into Facebook. But that also overlaps to what Roberto is. I want to bring Roberto in, then he can say hello to everybody. He's more doing the YouTube thing. And so now we're all kind of trying to get in on that action, right, Roberto?
Yeah, YouTube has become a hot topic. YouTube's always been an important part of content strategy. It's the second largest search engine in the world. It's positioned to overtake its parent company, Google, as the first largest search engine. It's the largest online video platform. It's the second highest traffic website in the world globally. About 400 hours of video uploaded every minute, if I'm not mistaken. So YouTube kind of matters.
Yeah, it's definitely matters, definitely. And I think I see a new wave of learning. I know I'm going to Vid Summit next week. I'm really excited because I just made that decision thanks to Ross Brand, who brought it up this last couple of days. I kind of brought it to my attention and realized this is a really great opportunity. And we're going to be talking about that some more later. But how, how interesting it is for this group of people to come together tonight, because when, just there is a lot to be said about the internet and the connections that we have and that we've made. And I know that Roberto and Sabrina, this may be an introduction, but you've been in the same places at the same times, and we know a lot of the same people. So I just want to thank you both again for being here. It's really, really neat.
Well, he's the celebrity. I'm not. Let's make it clear.
Why do people keep saying that? I don't know that that's true.
I think you've reached celebrity status, Roberto. I really do, and I'm really happy for you for that.
Yes.
People keep saying things like that, and I don't understand what that means, actually.
That's why I like you, because you're very humble, and you're always willing to meet up with me. Like I've tried to meet up with you in person a couple of times, and I'll send a message saying, can I don't know, I'm going to be there. I don't know what I say. What do I say? I hunt people down and tell them I'm going to be somewhere. I want to meet with them, because that's what I like to do. And you're always willing to meet with me, but you're hard to catch up with, because maybe you're saying that to about 100,000 other people.
Like, it's entirely possible, but I'm always at these events. I'm always on the move at these events. It's always one thing to the next. Sometimes it's me trying to hunt other people down for an interview or something like that, or somebody runs up to me and then we start talking, and then we decide that we're going to do a collab, or we're going to go do a biz dev lunch. I meet up with someone and I say, oh yeah, I've got 5 minutes. 5 minutes turns into 15. I have no idea moment to moment what's going to happen. It's why I'm glad that I'm not a type A personality. Like the ecosystem of what it means to be an active public speaker, to interact in real time in social media. There are people I know that are type A personalities that do it. I don't know how they can have a type A personality and maintain their sanity, because of how much you have to in real time just adapt and pivot. It's nothing but chaos. So why have a schedule?
Well, I think that maybe Sabrina can answer that, because she's an event coordinator, event planner. So she's really a pro at doing just that, coordinating all of these moving parts at one time. And that's kind of what it takes to succeed in this kind of business, doesn't it?
Absolutely, yes. And I completely agree with what Roberto was saying. It's really hard, especially in today's world with social media, technology, a lot of distractions, and you always try to keep your sanity. And I am very passionate about life-work balance, not work-life balance. To me, life comes first, and then work can get done. So it's all about.
Always say work life first. You're right. Life comes first.
Absolutely, and that's also part of my yes. I know. So that's very important for me. You come first, and then everything else falls into place. And when you have body and mind in balance, you will see a lot of things are working much better, and also productivity. So.
Wow,
I believe 110% in productivity. I'm coming to a place where I believe that balance doesn't exist. I used to think that there was a such thing as a life-work balance or something, and even a balance in other things. And now I'm coming to a conclusion. I don't know if it's true. This is what my journey is telling me. My journey is telling me is that there's no such thing. Everything is holistic. Everything is one thing. The concept of balance suggests there's a duality, or that there's a divide between two things. And I'm convinced that everything is one thing, and that we're trying to interpret all these things as somehow being different, when in fact, holistically, they just are making up the entirety of the thing. And when we narrow it down to one aspect or another, we're limiting the experience. That's where I'm at right now. And I know that's a little bit woo-woo for some people, but it's just what I'm experiencing.
It's okay.
It's even my philosophy on content marketing.
We're all pretty woo-woo here. In fact, I have to say, just before, I know everybody had a comment ready, so hold those thoughts, but I just have to say that I'm with you on that whole things don't balance. And for a long time, I was thinking, really, it's a rhythm that I kind of go for the work or the life rhythm of things, and things are always kind of changing. But then I learned from Jennifer, one of my partners on Bubbler Media, Jennifer Sloan from Fearless Gray, that we're the ones balancing. It's kind of like everything's moving all the time, and she described it like she has to balance as if she's like on a what is that called? Those waterboard. like a tightrope, yeah, or she's like on a surfboard, and she's
Yes.
she's got to keep her balance on it. So then it clicked for me. That's the balance. We're the
That
ones
sounds more
balancing on
real.
everything.
Yeah, that sounds more realistic. But there's
Yeah.
the entire world is doing its thing, and it's just a matter of us shifting accordingly.
Trying not to fall down.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that
Look at
totally
balance
changed
from
my
that perspective.
mindset when I learned that. Yeah. So it's because of people like you two who set an example for everybody, who you're doing such a great job with your creativity and your businesses, and you're serving others by teaching us how to do it. And it's just amazing, really is. I want to thank you both for doing what you do. And I wish we had more time to dive into it, but I know there's a lot of people here, and I want to watching. And I want to take a moment to thank you all for watching. Thank you for, if you wouldn't mind liking the Bubbler Media channel. Thank you for being here and sharing this out. And if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching us. I really, really am glad that you're here. And I did I would have done this before, but I got a little distracted with the sound being an issue. I'm going to try to let that go. But thank you for sticking with us. And I'm looking at this note that says turn on mic. I think I remembered to finally do that. What are my other notes? I do have a surprise. I have some prizes at the end for those of you who are in the room watching, who are in the stream on Bubbler Media. And if you want to play a game with us, we're going to be playing a round or two of Heads Up. That's the game that Ellen DeGeneres has, the app, and you kind of go like this, and we're going to figure out if we could do it. And if you want to play, you can come in the Zoom with us and be here with Sabrina and Roberto and play with them. So if you're interested in that, put in a comment if you'd like to play. And I have some prizes, and I have... Now, of course, these are things that are my things. You can get a copy of my book as a prize, or a copy of my affirmation decks. But I also have some fun prizes, like you could choose a Squirmel, a Ms. Meliz Compact. This is from last night's show. Or a toothbrush, which I'll explain at the end. Okay, this is a really amazing toothbrush. So that's the surprises for you. And if you don't hate those ideas and you stay with us and for about 15 more minutes, then you get to win one of those things. Okay, so any questions? I want to play. Jason wants to play. Yay. Okay, Jason, I'll give you the link in your comments on Messenger. And actually, Cindy, you could do that, I think. Oh, I'll do that. I'll do that because I think it's still saved. Anyway, so Roberto, why don't you tell us about speaking at Vid Summit?
So Vid Summit is an event in LA that Daryl Eves puts on. Daryl Eves from Create Us, and that's his digital agency. And many of you, if you are trying to learn anything about YouTube, you probably are familiar with Daryl Eves, Tim Schmoyer, and hopefully myself. He invited me to speak. We've spoken at events together before, and I guess I must have made some kind of impression. So he invited me to Vid Summit to be one of the key speakers, and I'm going to be speaking on the topic of doing YouTube daily without burning out. But daily is going to be in quotations, I think. And I'm not entirely convinced that you have to do YouTube daily, but I think it's something everyone should attempt, and you can feel free to ask me why.
Okay. Why? No, just kidding. All I heard was, you can ask me why. Like, my brain is like hung on those words.
Well, the thing is that everyone right now in the YouTube ecosystem is obsessed with the YouTube algorithm. They think the god of YouTube will favor or smite them according to certain things that they do or they don't do, which I understand why they feel that way. But what they fail to understand is that the YouTube algorithm is basically just a system and a mechanism to respond to human behavior and to accommodate human behavior. It's not an arbitrary thing. It's based on rewarding creators that understand their audience and are also increasing the interaction and engagement and viewership and depth of engagement with an audience that cares about the same things that they're creating. That is all the YouTube algorithm's mission ultimately is. That being said, most people think that they can hack the algorithm by just making content every day. And up to a point, You could, but that's not the reason that I got into doing daily content when I went down that road. And it's not the reason that I think other people should do daily content. I think the reason to do daily content, regardless of platform, is to get better at all the fundamental skills required for creating content, and to get faster at being comfortable on camera, and to get a better relationship with your audience, however small it is, in a faster amount of time, to get comfortable, to understand them so you can deliver better. And I think that if you do that early on, instead of waiting for other things to happen to say that you're going to make that real commitment, I think people do that backwards. I think people are waiting for acknowledgement, views, subscriber counts. I think they're waiting for some number-based vanity metric affirmation to say, okay, now it's worthwhile for me to make a commitment. When that's nonsense, because you're waiting for a result before you make a commitment. Commitment is what's going to produce the result that you want, one way or another. Meaning that even if you go daily, Roberto, I went daily and I didn't grow by that much and everything like that, the answer isn't to do that. It's, did you get faster at your process? Do you understand your process better? Do you understand your audience better? Did you create more data for you to analyze? Do you have more data points to figure out what worked and what didn't? Because if you decided in 30 days to make 30 pieces of content, you're going to get where you want to be a lot faster if that's your first 30 pieces of content than if you decide to do one piece of content a week. It'll take you a whole year to get better. And that will be small incremental gains because it's a year, but it's still only 30 executions. If you did that same 30 executions in a month, it's compressed time, learning, speed, habits, stamina, all of those things, you're better served. It's why when you go and you work a job, you learn more in the first year on the job than the last 5 years in college.
It's because you're applying that every day. Absolutely. You have such great wisdom and passion. I love hearing it. And you never let go of that. Cindy.
So we have two people in the room. Do you want me to?
Oh, not yet. You guys just wait there for a second. And, but I do want to say that, Roberto looks great as I'm speaking. That looks fantastic. Why don't you move your mouth? Just kidding. That'd be funny. So, but I wanted to, I forgot what I was saying. It's kind of funny.
I love what he said, and it's so true. And a lot of people that are watching agree with you, Roberto. And I hear, it's like, I wish I could commit to every day, but I can't. But I think even though I did it once, even though I did it once a week, I think I still am improving, even if it's small increments.
Always look for the small wins. As John Hill, another YouTuber, would say, progress daily. I mean, that's the thing that matters. Small incremental wins. Even with going to daily content, I wasn't always hitting the marks that I wanted or doing it on time or what have you. But what I learned was it changed the way I thought about content. Instead of shooting a video, editing a video, uploading a video, and doing that cycle every day, what it taught me was, wait a minute, how the hell are soap operas doing this? And I realized,
right.
Oh, wait, they film everything back to back. How are the movies and television shows doing this? Oh, wait, they film everything back to back in bulk. It's like, so what would happen if instead of the 8 minutes that I use or 10 minutes that I use to film a 5 or 6 minute video, what if I set aside a half an hour or an hour and I just filmed back to back to back? What would happen? Oh, wait, now it meant that every time I film, I'm getting better. My energy is maintaining. If I go too long, I could burn out. But if I do 3 or 5 videos back to back and I take breaks and I drink water, then wait a minute, my mind's on track. If they're similar topics, my mind's in the zone. This is good. I'll just change my shirts or whatever. Okay. So I do that. And then it's like, okay, now I have all this footage. So instead of editing one video and uploading it, why don't I edit a video? And while it's uploading today's video, I can go ahead and edit tomorrow and the next day's video. And now all this stress is all of a sudden gone because it's like, well, wait a minute. In one day, I got 3 days out. Well, wait a minute. How can I take that further? Can I get to a point to where I can at least make it to where I have a shoot day and I shoot everything for the week in 1 or 2 days? And then can I do an edit day and get it all out? And so all of a sudden, 2 to 3 days is the entire week of work. And then through enough efficiency, it got to a point to where 2 or 3 days would be enough to get out 2 weeks worth of work because you only get faster. You only get faster by editing every day. You only get more comfortable on camera, and you make less mistakes to edit out by doing it more often.
That's incredible. Roberto, you're a powerhouse. I could listen to him go on and on about the way his mind works and what he does in his process. And that's why I'm going to go see you next week.
Yeah, absolutely. It's going to be great. It's going to be Tuesday, vidsummit.com/go/Roberto if you guys want to join us in LA. But I mean, I put myself in a position where I had to think differently.
Yeah.
If you put yourself in a position to where the demand or what you have to produce is at a higher level of frequency, more quantity, you will produce better quality because you'll have to have a better process to do it.
Yeah.
And you know, I think Sabrina would agree, coming from a background of entrepreneurship, of design, and doing event planning, that the logistics of doing something at a high level of frequency produces a better result and a better product. Quantity produces quality. Whenever anyone tells you that quality over quantity, they're full of it because they're ignoring every aspect of business and retail, that once you have something that meets an acceptable level and threshold of quality for which there is a demand, meet the bloody demand.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up because Sabrina, talk to us a little bit before we go to the game. And I know we have Jason and Anna waiting to play with you two. But tell us about how you got to the point where you're giving such great quality and value in your scopes.
Well, I'm sure you didn't watch my first scope. It was pathetic. It was the worst ever. It was really awful.
Mine are still up on YouTube.
Oh my
You can see
goodness. It was such an experience. But you know what? I was so glad that I started. And it's back to the concept, just do it. Just start. Don't wait. And don't think about excuses. So just go with it. And then you will learn. As Roberto was saying, it's also about experience. Because every day you can improve, you can be better, and so on. And that's why I love live streaming. Because even though it's not perfect, maybe we can have some issues like sound or lighting, or maybe you don't know what to say the first time, which is totally fine. Still, what I love is the connection, is the real-time engagement, which is not something that I see with pre-recorded videos. But I promise I need to up my game on YouTube because I am horrible on YouTube. So I really need Roberto's help.
Yeah, we're all going to up our game on YouTube. That is the goal for this year. Okay.
Absolutely.
Well, on that, everybody watching, just, mental note, we're going to all go watch. First of all, follow and subscribe to all of our channels on YouTube. We'll drop the link on how you can do that. And if you have a channel on YouTube you want us to subscribe to, it's okay. Go ahead, put your link in after the show, and we'll support you there because that's something that kind of seems like the theme tonight. And so that's a really great way to help each other out. And of course, we'll put in links for Sabrina and Roberto in case you haven't connected with them here. Cindy and Michael and myself, and we're just so glad that everybody is here. Now I'd like to bring in Jason and Anna. So Jason was with us last week. Welcome back, Jason.
Thank you. Am I your first returning guest within a week?
Yes, actually. He's back for more. We didn't ruin him. Yay.
Not yet.
And Anna, tell us about you. Where are you coming from?
I'm actually coming in from Brockport, New York, which right now it's Eastern Standard Time, so it's just before midnight here. Woo!
Okay, all right.
Hi,
Everybody on the East Coast, raise your hands. Oh, we're outnumbered, Sabrina. Okay, so I want to play a game. We've got to figure out how to do this. I think, let's see. We're going to play Heads Up, and it's going to be two people playing. One person is going to be giving the clues. You guys know how to play Heads Up, right? Let's start with
I
that.
have no idea how to play Heads Up.
Okay.
The
Never
person
did it.
who's
No idea.
No idea. Okay. Sabrina, you could go first. Have you ever played it?
Never.
Okay. And Sabrina, you're going to go up against Jason.
Okay.
I just started it.
I'm just gonna.
All right, so here's the category. Superstars acted out, Animals Gone Wild, blockbuster movies, icons, legends, and stars, accents and impressions, or hey, Mr. DJ, which is probably music. So Sabrina, you're gonna choose one of those categories.
Let's do celebrities.
Superstars. Okay.
Superstars.
Okay.
Let's see.
So, so Jason is going to give the clues, and you're going to guess. Okay. And there's a timer and a buzzer and stuff.
Okay.
And superstars. They're all here. The biggest pop culture celebrities. Help your teammate guess and as many stars as you can without saying any part of the name on the card and without rhyming. So you can't say a word that rhymes with. It's okay if you don't. I won't disqualify you. Okay, so hopefully you know these stars. Okay.
Yep, hopefully I do.
Okay, so ready?
Oh, he has a late night TV comedy show. Been on there for a long time. Short, fat guy. Friends with Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh my gosh. I can't remember his name. He was George in the series,
has a similar
right?
first name to me.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember.
Can she pass? Or?
Yeah, you can pass.
Okay, I'll pass. Next.
Now named Caitlyn.
Uh-huh.
Some sort of Kardashian.
Bruce Jenner.
Yep.
That goes up, right?
Okay.
Oh, I did pass. Oh, sorry. I owe you a
Another
point.
late night person who was on SNL. Skinny guy. Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot. Can I watch, or do I still have
You can
to?
look. You can look
Okay.
now.
Okay. Awesome. Because I was like,
I'll give them 1 point of, on
You get-
paper here.
Because
Okay.
we got one.
You didn't. I don't know if you got one.
You got Bruce Jenner.
That's
I got Bruce
why I'm
Jenner.
like, 'cause we got one.
Okay. All right.
one.
Good job.
That was
Good job. We
yay.
got one.
Okay, yay. All right, so that's how they play.
What was the name of the first one?
Jay Leno.
Jay Leno.
Okay.
You
This
were
is a
probably
night
thinking
show.
George Lopez is probably what you were thinking.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. So should we do another round, you guys?
I guess we can do one with me.
Yeah.
Okay. So Roberto and Anna.
We had fun.
Practically blind without these, but I'll just close my
All
eyes.
right. All right. Okay.
What's what category? I guess what are my categories again?
Okay. Let me see. So superstars, act it out. Animals Gone Wild, blockbuster movies, icons, legends, and stars. Accents and impressions. Or
Blockbuster
hey,
movies it is.
blockbuster movies. Okay.
Yes,
Anna.
Jason knows why. Like I'm the living god of movie
How come
trivia.
that went back to- Hold on. This
Cool.
screen. Okay.
And is
All right.
Anna guessing for him? Or
I like this screen better. Is that okay?
Get everybody involved.
Okay.
Should
So
I not
Anna,
look? Don't
so
look. Okay.
I'm the one who doesn't.
Anna-
No, Anna, you're reading the. You're.
Oh!
you're giving the clues, Anna.
Don't let me
Okay.
down. Don't let me
Okay,
down.
I'll try.
Okay.
Ooh, fashion movie, Meryl Streep.
Devil Wears Prada.
Great. Yes.
Is it down or up?
Down.
Down. Yeah.
I don't know this one. Pass. Oh. I'm not familiar with this one either. Go, pass. Don't know this one. Sorry.
That's right. I don't know these movies either. Oh, here's a good one.
Okay, this one's good. A lot of candy in a
Willy Wonka.
manufacturing
Yeah.
place where
Yeah.
you got a gold. Boom. Yes.
Good.
Do you know this one?
I don't see a clue. Okay, the camera was on Michael. Don't know this one.
Oh.
I know the poster, but not the thing. Don't know this one.
What are these movies?
What?
I've never heard
No.
of these movies.
Planes? I don't even know what that was.
Those last two were planes and then flight.
I want to play with Roberto, though.
You got two. You got two.
You can
Okay.
look now for Roberto.
You can look now.
If anyone had given
Thank
me clues
you.
on those other ones, I almost guarantee I would have got it.
Oh, I could have given him to you. And
You
would've
probably
got
would
him.
have. I just.
All right. Wow.
Sorry, I didn't know them.
It's okay. You did. I think you did.
The ones
great.
I
You
knew
did
we
better
nailed
than I
though.
would.
You did
Totally
great.
nailed it.
Yes.
Okay, so now it's well, I'll just who picks?
Jay covers his eyes and Sabrina gives the clues.
Okay, so Jay picks the category.
Yeah, what are the categories?
Act It Out, Superstars, Animals Gone Wild, Blockbuster Movies, Icons, Legends, and Stars, which is one category, Accents and Impressions, or Hey Mr. DJ.
Let's do Hey Mr. DJ.
Hey Mr.
Do you
DJ.
want me to sing?
I don't know.
Whatever it takes, as
I
long as you
don't
don't use
know
the words in the title.
All right, I'll read it. Get your teammate to guess the song without using any lyrics, only humming.
That's
I guess
hard.
I'm going to say you should be able to do whatever you need to do. Okay? Let's see.
I'm gonna try this.
I don't know that. Pass. I'm so bad. Okay, so let's see. I'm so bad.
I cannot do this.
Oh, okay, I hear that one.
Do the words.
How about anybody want to guess?
Yeah.
Every day, la 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 la.
I picked bad category.
That's a bad category.
That one.
You know that one?
Oh my gosh, this is so hard.
Oh, yeah, this is not a good category. What do you guys
This is
think?
not a good category.
This is hard. Yeah,
You get
I
it
can't
down?
even hear her over the.
I don't even know that one.
That was from Moulin Rouge.
Time's up.
Okay, that was not a good one. All right, let's do
That's
that.
that one.
Train wreck.
Yeah. this
Train.
is not- All right, let's do accents and impressions. I think that one's fun.
Oh dear.
I
Oh,
know,
that's
really.
that'll be good.
Okay, so this is going to be Roberto again and Anna. So this
Okay.
time
Oh,
Anna has to guess.
All right, so Anna, your eyes are closed, and I'm gonna
okay.
do my
Okay.
best.
You ready?
Yes, Saeed.
Me. That's all, folks.
Bugs Bunny. No. Yeah.
No.
Same.
No. The
Nope.
Elmer Fudd.
That's all, folks. Really?
Porky Pig.
Is a thank you. Jesus, pass. I can't.
The best one for
I
the.
did the wrong way.
Captain Solo, the odds of us getting through that astrosphere are nearly 50 million to 1.
C-3PO.
Oh,
Yep.
that's okay. I did the wrong way before.
I'm the
okay, I
best
got-
there is, believe me. Nobody can be smarter than me, believe me. Everybody taking a knee should get fired, believe me.
Pass.
Oh, come on.
Oh. Any guesses on that one? Wow. That was
Do
Trump.
I open my eyes?
Yes.
Yeah, oh yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
Porky Pig, Sarah Palin, C3PO.
Yeah, we got C3PO. I couldn't think of anything for Palin. I'm like,
I
I'd be
can
like,
see
I
Russia
could
from
see
here.
Russia
You know.
from here.
I can see around. I can see your house from here. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like it's supposed to, yeah, it's like, doesn't she say I don't
You know,
yeah,
Very
every
hard.
other word.
I didn't pay the extra money to get the updated version, so those were pretty outdated.
Yeah. No, I
We don't have very much of a
I
budget
gave
here.
the old college.
That's
try.
okay.
Like I couldn't believe you couldn't get the Porky Pig one sooner. Than
I know. It's like
I'm so sorry.
That was really fun.
I got the C-3PO, even though I was doing the Warning Will Robinson thing.
Yeah, you know what? I did in my mind completely.
Warning.
You got the
Oh, he
voice.
does do this similar.
Danger, warning, danger, will
Yeah.
God.
warning,
Oh,
warning,
my God.
warning.
From Lost in Space. Yeah, that's where I was in my head. I was like, and then I was like, oh wait, I'll just pull out the panicked, like thing. He always runs the odds. Never tell me the odds.
That was so good. That was fun,
awesome.
you guys. So Cindy and Michael, you guys want to play around?
Oh dear. Okay.
Yes.
Me. That's all, folks.
Bugs Bunny. No. Yeah.
No.
Same.
No. The
Nope.
Elmer Fudd.
That's all, folks. Really?
Porky Pig.
Is a thank you. Jesus, pass. I can't.
That's one for
I
the
did the wrong way.
Captain Solo, the odds of us getting through that astrosphere are nearly 50 million to 1.
C-3PO.
Oh,
Yep.
that's okay. I did the wrong way before.
I'm the
okay, I got
best
it.
there is, believe me. Nobody can be smarter than me, believe me. Everybody taking a knee should get fired, believe me.
Oh, God.
Pass.
Oh, come on.
Oh. Any guesses on that one? Wow. That was
Do
Trump.
I open my eyes?
Yes.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
Porky Pig, Sarah Palin, C-3PO.
Yeah, we got C-3PO. I couldn't think of anything for Palin. I'm like,
I'd be like,
see
I
Russia
could
from
see
here.
Russia
You know.
from here.
I can see around. I can see your house from here. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like it's supposed. Yeah, it's like doesn't she say I don't
You
know.
know,
yeah,
Very
every
hard.
other word.
I didn't pay the extra money to get the updated version, so those were pretty outdated.
Yeah. No, I
We don't have very much of a
I
budget
gave
here.
the old college.
That's
try.
okay.
Like I can't believe you couldn't get the Porky Pig one sooner. Than
I know. It's like you didn't-
I'm
why did
so
you-
sorry. I
That was really fun.
I got the C-3PO, even though I was doing the Warning of Will Robinson thing.
Yeah, you know what? I did in my mind completely.
Warning.
You got the
Oh, he
voice.
does do this similar.
Danger, warning, danger, Will
Oh,
Robinson.
God.
Warning,
Oh,
warning,
my
warning.
From Lost in Space. Yeah, that's where I was in my head. I was like, and then I was like, oh wait, I'll just pull out the panicked, like like thing. He always runs the odds. Never tell me the odds.
That was so good. That was fun,
awesome.
you guys. So Cindy and Michael, you guys want to play around?
Oh dear. Okay.
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
Do you want
I
to do
really
it,
do.
Michael? Okay. I like
Okay,
the
what-
movies one.
The blockbuster movies?
Yeah.
Okay, who's gonna give the clues and who's gonna guess?
What do you think?
Michael has
Are you up on your
his
movies?
consent for playing.
Not really.
Rock, paper, scissors.
You can give the clues.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
see.
Oh my gosh.
A lot of trust.
Yeah.
Oh,
well.
How about animals then?
Animal. Okay.
Movies could be so hard.
Do the
Okay.
movies. Let's start with the movies.
Okay, let's
Or
start with the movies.
I'm good at movies, so if you want me to give you the clues, I can do that. You have to close your eyes then.
You guys decide. Okay, ready? Okay,
Yeah.
then, in that case.
Producers in charge.
All right. Let's see if it's up to pass and down to go. I don't know. Oh, jeez.
Is that Jack? What's his name? Black Jack? Jack Black? I don't know.
She already said half of it.
No, but that's his name. If it is, I don't know. Pass. I'm not sure. I didn't
Is
see
it
that.
down or pass? Or
Up, pass.
Oh my god.
Up to pass.
Okay.
I haven't seen that movie either, but I was thinking of like a coach, the coaches, and there's a bank with this name. It's something Wells blank.
Oh.
Fargo.
Thank you.
Nice.
It just made Emma Watson. What just made this movie a musical? It's a Disney movie with the prince who was cursed.
Beauty and the Beast.
Yes, it was supposed to be
Oh.
down. Oh, isn't it Glenn Close or is it the other one? Anyways, it was a scary movie. I didn't like that one.
All right. So the
You
first
can
one
open
was
your eyes, Michael.
All right, that was really fun. Jackass.
I actually,
the
we
movie,
got two because she went the wrong
Fargo,
way.
Beauty
Oh,
and the
Jack-
Beast, and Fatal
Jackass.
Attraction.
Who's in that one?
Yeah, you got two. You got Fargo and you
I
got
don't
Beauty and the
remember.
Beast.
Yeah,
Right.
you did. You
Who's
got
in
two.
Jackass, Roberto? Who's in Jackass?
I have no idea. But I think
Okay.
it's Jack Black. I think it's Jack
I
Black.
thought it was Jack Black.
Well, who's the winner, Cindy?
It would be Roberto and Anna.
Yay!
Really? Wow! Woo! Good job, Roberto.
Okay, Anna, you get a prize. What do you want? Squirmels? I'm going to tell you about this toothbrush. This is
Toothbrush.
Dr. Plotka's Mouth Watchers. And I got this in the mail, and it was the amazing clean feeling every single time you brush your teeth. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to read the whole thing, except for this is like this crazy letter
You
that
know
tells
what?
you.
I'll let
best thing
Jason
ever.
have my prize, and I'll let him pick it.
Oh, Jason, you get to pick.
Very nice of you. What do we got?
We've got
There's a
Squirmels.
Brush.
The most amazing
A
toothbrush
squirrel?
ever that you will think it's natural bristles, and it's like going old school. It's amazing though.
Again.
Or you can have a compact that says "With love, Ms. Meliz," and then you
Aww.
can look at yourself, and then you put your lipstick on.
Like Jay
Nice.
Lee's lipstick.
Well, you know,
Cool.
I don't know. And there's
Uh,
also a copy of my book and a copy of my affirmation card decks. These are very valuable items. Here.
Oh, cool.
I'll let
And I
Anna.
will
I'll go
not be
with the-
offended if you go for the Squirmels or the toothbrush.
I'll go for the deck.
Okay,
Excellent choice.
I will get your address and send you that. And
Excellent.
Jason, I know you want the mirror, but there's
No,
also
he wants a toothbrush.
No, I can't take the toothbrush. My mom's a dental hygienist. She'd kill me if I take someone else.
Oh, she's in competition with Dr. Plotka.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, all right, I will read you. I will read you this thing.
Uh,
is-
could I
I don't
also
like
have
it.
a deck, or is there only one?
I will get you a deck if you would like a deck of my
I
cards.
would like a deck.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
So-
I like
Cool.
I will explain. If you all don't know, I came out with this my a year in bloom affirmation deck.
Okay.
So Cindy helped me make these. I used a different word. They're gonna green screen out on you. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's all my own photography. So there's a different picture on every card with a word, with an
nice.
affirmation, and a little phrase. And you can just draw them that every day and kind of have a nice little phrase from Ms. Meliz to help you with your day, or just use them however you would, like kind of like tarot cards, but I kind of think of them a little more like inspiration.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say I like
Nice.
tarot cards as like meditative tools and stuff. So that's right up my alley. That's why.
Yay!
I need to make a
Perfect.
deck. I need to make a deck of cards that basically represent creative challenges, so that people actually progress daily. So it would be a deck of
Awesome.
30, like a deck. Yeah, a deck of awesome. It'd be probably like a deck of like 32 cards or something like that, just to cover the 31 days in a calendar, plus a random. Like,
I tell you, I love it. I pick one
Bonus
every
pick.
week.
Yep.
And in fact, this week, our theme is shine. And so we've been using it for everything. That's our theme for this show. It's a theme for tomorrow's Paint with Heart with Cindy on her show. And we've been using it as a theme for Snapchat. And it really kind of goes with everything in my life. It's really neat.
You guys gotta. I didn't hear YouTube in that sentence. You guys gotta get on it.
Yes.
That's
I'm gonna
right.
shine. You know what? I did
Well,
change a bunch of my titles last night.
I do post my videos of my free art lessons on YouTube. So all my art lesson videos are on YouTube.
Ah.
Yes. Yes.
I
You
just
guys will have to drop links.
Yes, we have to go back in and drop links for everybody. So we are way over on time. This has been wonderful. Thank you so much for playing, everybody. If you have just a couple more words to say and say goodnight, Sabrina, do you want to shed a little wisdom for us?
That was so much fun. Thank you so much for having me. And nice to see you again, Roberto. It was fun playing with all of you. And little words of wisdom, if you want to try live streaming, which I'm very passionate about, just do it. Don't wait. Just do it tonight. Saturday night, just do something. Little video, and then see how you look, and keep doing that, because it's so much fun and you can get so many great connections.
And if we want to get in touch with, you to be coaching or for wedding event planning? You do big events in the local area or national? How does that work?
Yes, I usually provide services in the Southern California area. I travel also, but my forte is Southern California, so they can find me at sabrinacadini.com. That's my business coaching website, but they can also reach me for the wedding planning.
Fantastic. Oh, it's so exciting. She does amazing events, everybody. And Roberto?
I have a lot of fun.
Thank you so much, Sabrina. Thank you. And Roberto, how about you?
So, you guys can find me at Roberto Blake in all social media. If you want to check out my YouTube channel with over 1,100 videos with a focus on creative entrepreneurship, things like personal branding, how to create content, market yourself more effectively, all the tools and tech you need to do that, then youtube.com/Roberto Blake 2. It's the number 2, and you can check that out. And if you feel like you want some more hands-on help and you want a little bit of support, you can join my mentoring group, Awesome Creator Academy. It's a private mentoring group. We have over 70 plus creative entrepreneurs hustling and working just as hard as you. And we do mastermind calls and meetings every month so we can all help each other grow. And you also get access to some exclusive content and free resources and downloads from yours truly. So if you want to check that out, awesomecreatoracademy.com.
Awesome. Awesome. Creatoracademy.com. And I just have to say, I'm so inspired by you, Roberto. Thank you. And thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to meeting you next week. And this has been such a great time. Thank you, everybody. And thank you, Jason, Jay Leaves, for coming back in with us. And for Anna, for showing up and playing with us. Anyway, thank you so much for being here, everybody. And Michael, you want to take us out with something fabulous?
Well, I want to say hi again to everyone, and everybody was just amazing, and being able to see finally Sabrina, Roberto again, and Anna, Jay being back. It's just fantastic, and my gosh, you guys are all brilliant. This has been a fantastic week. I love this show. It was so much fun. This week, I just want to give a shout out to Mario Armstrong and the Never Settle Show, because Never Settle so much about
Congrats.
Met in the first place, and they just won the IAW TV International Academy of Web TV Best Live Show Award 2 nights ago, and the show, the Never Settle Show, is just amazing. We're looking forward to season 2. But the content they have on there and what he does and what continues to happen every single day on and off the set is life-changing. And being a part of that up in New York and being able to reach out to so many different people and to have it recognized, and when so many people had said no to him, when he just kept staying with the dream, and an interactive live TV show on the web where the co-producers and the viewers were an equal part of the show, and they all, everybody just helped to contribute. Like everybody here, it was part of it in one way or another. And you couldn't do it without everybody. It was just fantastic. And the whole idea of never giving up on your dreams, no matter what.
Wow, that's a great way to go out. Thank you.
Yes, typify that.
Well, never give up, everybody. Keep shining. Shine your light. Stay safe. And thank you all for being here. Good night, everybody.
Good. Let me know.
Lito and I are in front of the Magic Castle in Hollywood, California. It's gonna be a fun night.
We're both in here. Hi!